In this bulletin, the U.S. Trade Commission agrees to commence investigation into Canon's claims over illegal printer cartridges. The printer consumables market booms in the Middle East and Turkey, particularly in color, and consumers are still being told by retailers that alternative printer cartridges could damage their printer. Hello, I'm Virginia Ran, filling in for David Gibbons, who is in Australia this week. Here is the news. The U.S. International Trade Commission, better known as the ITC, has started an investigation into the complaint filed by Canon back on May the 7th. The ITC says it's now investigating replaceable toner cartridges from more than 30 Chinese and US-based companies to see if they infringed Canon's patents. The ITC has been quick to say the 337 investigation does not mean any decision has yet been made. Rather, the investigation panel will announce a completion date for its work sometime in the next 45 days. Many OEMs find it is quicker, cheaper, and more practical to win patent cases using the ITC rather than going through the US court system. If Canon's complaint is approved, the ITC will issue an import ban on infringing products and stop the sale of those products in the United States. The sale of printers is showing double-digit growth in the Middle East and Turkey. According to research group IDC, a strong recovery out of recession has continued in the third successive quarter this year. In the first quarter this year, shipments to the combined region were up 13.1% in volume and 18.2% in value compared with the same time last year. IDC say a stable economic outlook for the region, coupled with an easing of political tensions, has resulted in an increase in investment in infrastructure projects. This has, in turn, had a positive impact on the demand for hard copy peripherals, with colored laser devices proving particularly popular. 1/4 of us are afraid we will void the warranty of a printer if we use a different cartridge. And 1 person in 10 still thinks aftermarket printer cartridges will damage their printer. These results come from a consumer survey conducted by Cartridge World in the UK. The survey also reveals that retailers continue to incorrectly warn consumers that alternative printer cartridges could damage their printer. Cartridge World is campaigning Britons to correct the misconceptions about using alternative printer cartridges. And in brief, the Coalition of Printer OEMs has announced a date to fight illegal clone and counterfeit cartridges. 80 to 90 brand protection professionals from Europe, Asia, the US, Canada, Latin America, and Australia will meet in Las Vegas on September the 14th to 16th. The imaging industry is invited to participate and discuss current patent issues facing the industry. India's largest manufacturer and exporter of aftermarket toners will increase its annual production capacity to 3,000 metric tons. Indian toners and developers expect to begin operations at a new plant in northern India by February 2015. And Apex is pleased that its UniSmart resetting device for printer cartridge chips continues to make a huge impact in Russia. Rechargers in Moscow say the UniSmart is a revolutionary product that really helps their cartridge businesses because it is so up-to-date and user-friendly. Well, those were the top stories this week. Thanks for watching. See you again next week. I'm Virginia Ran.